What's up, guys? I've got a big boy for you today. The CJRB Frack in stainless and AR RPM 9, basically 9CR for all intensive purposes. Big knife, big boy, really big boy. But if you need a stout button lock, the Frack is exactly that. You got a lot of blade. I'm somebody who very much likes like 50-50 finger choils, but on this knife, I don't particularly care for it. I would rather have that as sharpened edge, but it's still nice to have a choil, don't get me wrong. Excellent geometry, nice tall flat grind, comes down probably about I'm gonna say 11 thousandths, maybe 12 behind the edge, so it's nice and thin. It'll slice like crazy. Big tall flat grind, so you've got a lot of sharpenings before you have to worry about it starting to get thick on you. Just a big stout knife with a lot of blade. And if you want a good slicer, it's got a big blade, here you go. And I think they're only about 60 or 70 bucks, something like that. And CJRB has the button locks really dialed in. They're solid. I've never had one fail on me, and I actually have used these knives pretty hard. Not this specific one. It's just a little bit too big and heavy for the type of use that I would have for this knife, so it don't really get carried. But yeah, I've used CJRB button locks quite a bit, and they do a good job. Their plunge lock is done well. You have solid lockup, absolutely no blade play, drop shut action. They're just good. They're good knives. If you need a big knife that's a great slicer, you should check out the Frack. It may be exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for a big fidget knife, well, this one is exactly that. Now, I personally don't really fidget with knives. Never have, but a lot of people do. And if you do, I think you'll like this one, because the action is really freaking good. I really wish I would have got the titanium one of these, because that's my only really issue with this knife, is that just with the steel scales, it's just too heavy. I prefer knives more like a Manix 2 lightweight, the Psyche FRN knives like that. And I mean, I do carry larger, heavier knives, but I really do prefer the lighter stuff, like a Native 5 lightweight, for example. That's typically what's in my main right pocket EDC knife. The Frack is just too heavy for that, but that may not bother you. And if it don't, then you may really love this guy. I did put a tie nail pocket clip on it. Why? Just because I had it laying around, but the stock clips are good. Check one out. I think you'll really like it. And for the $50, $60, $70, whatever they run, that's a whole hell of a lot of knife. And for most people, RPM 9 will be plenty serviceable. Like at my day job, it gets me through about, I'd say half a day. And that's a lot of cutting without needing to touch up. For example, like your typical 8CR would probably get me through about 2 hours before it was needing a touch up. RPM 9 probably get me through right about a half a day. And this stuff drops back like crazy. Like A diamond strop will, as long as you haven't damaged the edge, will bring this sucker right back to hair popping. So for the money, it's a great knife. I really think you'll enjoy it. If you're looking for a big, heavy super slicer, I think you'll love the Frack. If you're looking for a bigger, lightweight knife, definitely don't get this guy, because you will not be happy. I don't have a scale, but this sucker's heavy. Yeah, check one out. I really think you'll like it. All right, guys, y'all have a good one.